Hi, I'm Steve Younis. Welcome to the Speeding Bulletin, your Superman news video recapping the events of the week March 25th to March 31st, 2016. Our top news stories this week included Batman v Superman is now in theatres worldwide. While critics' reviews were harsh, the box office numbers are great for the movie. And on TV, we watched Supergirl and The Flash crossover. Let's check out these stories and more in this week's Speeding Bulletin. To start off with, I want to say it's good to be home after travelling to New York for the premiere of Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice. Had a wonderful time in New York, and I hope everyone enjoyed the movie as much as I did and enjoyed the coverage we brought you while I was there. So let's get into the movie news, and as for those who haven't seen the movie yet, I will give you a warning whenever I'm about to speak about something that you may be considered spoiler material. Despite the early negative reviews from film critics, Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice has already broken all kinds of box office records, taking in $170.1 million at the US box office and $254 million overseas, a worldwide total of $424.1 million on its opening weekend, which is the fourth biggest opening in global history. The movie then had a bumper Monday, earning an additional $15 million. Then the superhero battle royale racked up $12.2 million on Tuesday and a healthy $20.7 million overseas. The movie then took another $28 million on Wednesday, taking its worldwide box office earnings to just over $530 million. Warner Brothers Pictures released a 44-second deleted scene from Batman v Superman entitled Communion. Check it out and see what you make of this Lex Luthor clip. With much of Batman v Superman showing hints and glimpses of a potential Justice League versus Apocalypse confrontation to come, Zack Snyder told the Empire Film Podcast, maybe Darkseid exists out there in the universe, maybe he's looking for something that is against life. In another interview with Entertainment Weekly, Snyder revealed that Jimmy Olsen is indeed in Batman v Superman, however, you wouldn't know it watching the film. Olsen is played by Michael Cassidy, best known for his role in The OC and for playing a mysterious editor of the Daily Planet in the Smallville TV series. Olsen is the photographer who accompanies Amy Adams' Lois Lane on a dangerous mission to interview a warlord in Africa before being outed as a CIA plant, and he then gets shot in the head. BusinessInsider.com caught up with actor Jesse Eisenberg to find out what's next for Lex Luthor, with the criminal genius bald and incarcerated at the end of Batman v Superman. He said, "I don't know if they are so settled on where my character goes. I only hope I have another opportunity to work with these wonderful people and play this interesting character." On Thursday, March 31st, Conan O'Brien welcomed the cast of Batman v Superman for a special edition of his show. Check our website for clips from the episode. With the release of Batman v Superman in theatres all over the world this week, the Blu-ray and DVD release of the film is already available for pre-order, and it's supposed to be coming out on July 16th. While the Ultimate Edition of the film is available to order as a Blu-ray DVD combo pack, there are also two additional Amazon exclusive collector's editions, one with a Superman statue and the other with a Batman statue. Quite a bit of Batman v Superman was filmed in and around Detroit, Michigan, and fans love checking out locations used in films to stand in the same location as their movie heroes. The Michigan Film and Digital Media Office has released a free interactive app with a self-guided tour to a dozen Detroit locations from the movie, plus clips from the film and background info on the sites themselves. Go to batmanvsupermantour.com for more info. Issue number 496 of the Australian Mad magazine features the DC Comics Trinity on the cover in Mad's 50 Worst Things About Superheroes and Villains issue. Australian fans can grab a copy from their local newsagent. International fans can order it online through magshop.com.au. Episode 135 of Radio KAL, the monthly podcast of the Superman homepage, is now available to listen to. In this episode, Scotty and I spend over an hour chatting about Batman v Superman, my experience at the New York premiere, bad critic reviews, great box office numbers, spoilers, secret identities, and much more. Check it out at supermanhomepage.com/radio. DC All Access released a new preview clip from the Justice League vs. Teen Titans animated film. The clip sees Clark Kent receive a visit from an unwelcome guest. Pre-order Justice League vs. Teen Titans on Blu-ray, combo pack and DVD from our online store. In TV news, this week's new episode of Supergirl was titled World's Finest and saw Kara get a visit from Barry Allen, aka The Flash, in a fun crossover episode. The episode delivered the show's biggest adults 18 to 49 rating in 7 weeks and its largest audience in 5 weeks. Supergirl was Monday's highest rated script series in adults 18 to 49. The next new episode of Supergirl is titled Myriad. In this episode, Kara must find a way to free her friends when Non and Indigo use mind control to turn National City's citizens into their own army. Myriad will air on Monday, April 11th at 8 p.m. on CBS. CBS issued an official description for the 20th and final episode of Season 1 of Supergirl. Titled Better Angels, in this episode Supergirl is forced to do battle with an unexpected foe and must risk everything, including her life, to prevent Non and Indigo from destroying every person on the planet. This episode is scheduled to air on CBS on Monday, April 18th. In comic book news, before a packed house of media and WonderCon fans, DC Entertainment showed off its plans for the DC Universe Rebirth relaunch at a special event in the Los Angeles Convention Center. For Superman fans, here are some of the details and images associated with the Rebirth event. Action Comics will be released twice monthly. New Superman will see a Superman from China become infused with Superman's powers, but the powers also infuse his heart. Supergirl will launch in September. Superwoman features a new character and will launch as a monthly in August. Superman will be launching in June as a twice-monthly book. Super Sons starts in September and sees the son of Superman meet the son of Batman. You can head to our website now for more images and info on Rebirth. Later in the week, DC Comics released their June 2016 solicitations, and we highlighted for you all the Superman-related comics and products listed. Of special note was Action Comics 957, in which Superman returns to Metropolis just in time to meet the City of Tomorrow's newest protector, Lex Luthor. But it's not long before these dueling titans meet someone unexpected, the new Clark Kent. And Superman number 1, in which the last son of Krypton must decide whether to help his son use his new and rapidly increasing abilities or hide them from the world. Check out the complete list of Superman-related titles in the June solicitations at our website now. Comic books we reviewed this week included Superman Lois and Clark number 6, which was reviewed by T.A. Hewitt, who said, "I'm pleased as punch to see John come into the knowledge of his abilities," and he rated this issue a 4 out of 5. T.A. also reviewed Injustice Year 5, Chapter 14, giving it a 1 out of 5, saying, "Damian has had the spotlight for a wee bit now and failed to move the needle with this critic." Superman comics available this week from March 30th include Injustice Year 5, Chapter 15, digital comic has been available since March 29th. Justice League of America number 8 is also available on a Neil Adams variant cover. DC Comics Bombshells Chapter 37, digital comic will be available April 1st. Superman Batman Volume 3 trade paperback. World's Funnest trade paperback. And DC Comics Super Pets Crypto plush figure. With Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice in theatres now, grab yourself the original motion picture soundtrack by Hans Zimmer and Junkie XL. Get the deluxe edition 2-CD set for just $15.83. Or how about the deluxe vinyl limited edition 3LP trifold package for $39.98. These and other Batman v Superman collectibles are available from your one-stop Superman shop, the Superman homepage online store at supermanhomepage.com/shop. In other news, a new Superman hardcover book by Louise Simonson has been released by Insight Editions, titled The World According to Superman. In the book, the last son of Krypton gives his personal perspective on a life dedicated to safeguarding the innocent, including fascinating insights into his experience as an alien attempting to blend with humanity, his remarkable superpowers, his sometimes strained friendship with Wonder Woman, and much, much more. This book offers a rare look at the internal world of a superhero icon. Purchase it now from our online store. This week we celebrated the 50th anniversary of Superman debuting on Broadway. On March 29th, 1966, Superman, played by Bob Holliday, made it to Broadway in the musical comedy It's a Bird, It's a Plane, It's Superman at the Alvin Theatre. Despite some favourable reviews, the musical didn't catch on and closed on July 17th, 1966. Speaking of which, the Grove Theatre has announced that they'll be bringing the 1966 Superman musical to the stage, starring Emmy Award-winning star of The Young and the Restless, David Lago. The musical will be on from April 22nd to May 8th, 2016, and tickets are available at the Grove box office or online at grovetheatre.com. That's all the news there was for the week March 25th to March 31st. I hope you've gone and seen Batman v Superman for yourself and make up your own mind about the film. I'm Steve Younis from SupermanHomepage.com.
Great Scott! Great Scott! Great Scott!
Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Great Scott. I'm Scotty V. Thanks for watching. I'm here at the Alamo Drafthouse Cinema in Yonkers, New York City. Never been here before, never been to a draft house. They're going to serve us a full meal. They got a full menu. They got beers. I can show them the bar behind me. So they have several drafts on tap, they have bottled beers, they have mixed drinks, they have a full food menu on TV, and we're going to watch my third viewing of Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice. This week's episode will concentrate on giving you the full review, my full thoughts on the movie. Last week I gave you a general idea of how I felt when I came out of the theater, when I went to the King of Prussia fan screening in Pennsylvania. And now I'll give you as much as I can in a regular length episode of the show, and we'll talk a little bit about what happens in the movie and how we feel about it now that it will have been a week and I've given you plenty of time to see the film. Let's do it. And here they are, our commemorative Batman v Superman Alamo Cinema Drafthouse only. The ones that love our glasses. We also have a nice commemorative magazine. It's got, I guess, concept art and ideas and that kind of thing. I haven't had the chance to look at it.
See, now here's the thing, okay?
But it's very cool. In terms of seeing a movie at Alamo Cinema Drafthouse, probably if you haven't seen the movie beforehand, I would recommend going to see it for the first time, because you have waiters walking back and forth in front of you, you have people putting down drinks. But it's very cool as a third viewing for myself to sit there, enjoy a meal, watch other people's reactions, and watch the movie. Giant screen, decent food, tons of beers. It's a good time. And now for my review of the film. I keep hearing people say, obviously it's a Batman film. I keep hearing people say, Batman is clearly Zack Snyder's hero. That is not true, I don't feel. I feel that it is a Superman movie. I feel that much of it is told from Batman's standpoint, because it is the first time we're seeing Batman in this movie. Batman is looking at the destruction of Man of Steel as Bruce Wayne and Nicholas with Metropolis, being horrified by what he sees, as would anyone. However, he becomes obsessed, and he wants to hunt down Superman. Batman is clearly the villain in the movie, although people might tell you differently. I've heard people say Superman is not inspiring in this. Awe-inspiring, perhaps, but not inspiring, and in no way should you take a model of him and decide that that's how you're going to live your life. However, it is evidenced and clear at the end of the movie that Batman has decided he has been doing things wrong. And the thing is, as a Batman fan, you might be hurt that Batman is being portrayed in this way, and I would be. However, there is an excuse, and that is that Batman has decided things have happened to him in his life that are so terrible that he has decided the only way he can continue the fight is by being more brutal, more dangerous, and possibly murderous, which is not a Batman that I'm a fan of. However, I can see how a human being might be driven to those ends. Now, because of Superman, he is inspired to change. And he is inspired to be better. You can see when he goes to visit Lex Luthor at the end of the movie that he does not brand people. He smashes the wall instead. And earlier on, he was clearly branding people as if it was no problem. Batman kills almost every villain he comes across in this movie, and I've still heard fans saying Batman doesn't kill anybody. Superman is the one killing people. Superman does everything he can in this film to save humanity, to save people. He even goes to Batman at one point before the fight begins, trying to convince them that they need to work together. He's clearly not the villain, but at the same time, Batman is smirking and planning all kinds of traps for Superman. And Batman's entire arc in this film is to make a weapon that will kill someone, which makes him a villain automatically. The movie is thematic in that Batman is the darkness, and Superman is the light.
Oh, sorry.
It was like it'll jump right in.
Batman is the hero that you want him to be. Sure, the movie is darker than the Donner films, darker than the Marvel films that people are so used to. And I think, to some extent, the critics that are giving it bad reviews are seeing it from the standpoint of a superhero movie should be like the Marvel films are. It should be bright, it should be cheery, it should be happy, there should be jokes. That's not what DC is going for. DC is going for a more real-world feel, a darker feel, a more serious feel. And I, for one, like the idea of a superhero movie that is taken seriously. And I definitely see Superman as the hero of the movie. He dies protecting the people of Earth and inspires the other heroes to begin forming the Justice League. There is an issue, and it could become a problem later, depending on where they might go. And that is when the Flash shows up through time with Warren Batman. What he says is, you've been correct about him all along. Fear him. Continue to fear him. You're right. Lois is the key. And that comes from Gods Among Us, which is a video game and a comic book series where a version of Superman becomes an evil tyrant because the Joker tricks him into thinking that Lois Lane is Doomsday, and Superman ends up killing Lois Lane before he realizes that it's Lois. And in doing so, he becomes a tyrant. He puts his fist through the Joker, much like he puts his fist through Batman in Batman's Nightmare Vision, and decides that the only way to rule the world is by killing criminals, and also sometimes by killing people who simply disagree with him. I really hope they don't go that way with Superman in future installments of this. It's not a movie where you want to jump up and cheer at the end, because it ends very somberly and very sadly, and I think that can hurt critics and fans alike and force them into giving it a bad review because it's not a feel-good ending. You don't come away from the movie feeling happy, and that's why I felt last week that I wasn't sure how to feel. The movie's complicated. There's a lot of things that you need to think about when you come away from this. But be assured, if you haven't seen it yet, or if you're staying away from it because of the bad reviews, Superman is the hero you wanted to be in the film, and Batman is brutal and dangerous, and Ben Affleck does a great job. Jesse Eisenberg is also impressive in the role that they gave him, even if it's not the Lex Luthor that I would want to see. In a lot of places, he's manipulative, he's a genius, he's evil, he sets everything up and puts the plot in motion, and he tricks Batman into thinking that he needs to kill Superman. And he also then forces Superman to have to make a choice whether to let Martha die or to kill Batman. This is the manipulative Lex that you would want to see, but Jesse plays it almost Joker-like at times, and almost like the Riddler, where he's very goofy and very eccentric, very crazy. And especially at the end of the movie when he seems to be luring Darkseid or some otherworldly space creature to come here, and he tells Batman that no, it's all wrong. He very much goes away from the idea of Lex Luthor you might want to see. Lois is great. She's the hero in the film. She goes after the stories because they're important, and because they mean something, not just simply because she's chasing a story. And Alfred is good as a secondary character. Perry is funny. Where does he go, Jenny? Where does he go? I don't know. The movie's very good. I would give it 4 out of 5 Superman symbols. Thanks everybody for watching, and remember, always look up to the sky.